Ah, young American films. Where would my riffing career be without you? Coronet shorts are too talky. I'm a rebel, Dottie. A loner. Centron, shining a light on mixed-up kids for over 30 years. The cast of Lord of the Flies.
Say, why don't we just make a party out of it?
Okay, let's have it Friday night.
Is that okay with everybody?
Sure. But what we gonna eat?
Junior, all you think of is eating.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Because I'm in denial.
No fooling. What are we gonna have to eat?
Well, I'll bring some Cokes. Why don't you bring the sandwiches? Okay. I'll get Mother to make some potato salad. You might as well have the party over at my house.
Mom won't let me drive the potato salad around.
Okay, you girls bring the eats and we'll bring the records.
That'll be
Well,
swell. Okay.
Well, I gotta go to class now. So long.
Bye.
Why do all the girls in these shorts look like Miss Hathaway? They probably wouldn't have had time to read my screenplay anyway.
Susan Jane. What's the matter with you?
Why envy these
Why
losers?
is everyone else having such a good time when you're not?
They conform?
Why do they always leave you out?
She did once stab a kid.
Do you look different?
Yes.
Is it some way you act?
Yes.
What makes you the outsider?
That haircut?
The outsider. The one nobody asks.
I think it's the fact that she's outside the social circle. Psst, pass Billy this note.
Golly, this assignment will take us all night. Why don't you come over at my house and we'll work it out together?
Swell, I'll see you about 7.
Okay.
And for God's sakes, don't tell
Susan Jane, you make good grades. You could really help them. Why don't they ask you? Even in things you're good at, why do they make you the outsider?
Keep in mind, this is before the Fonz made outsiders cool.
Well, look, if it hadn't been for what they did in the ninth inning, we'd be okay.
Yeah, but did you see Joe out in center field? Hi, Marcy. Hi, Dan.
Oh, hello, Susan.
Hi, Susan Jane. What do you know? Nothing much. And did you okay if I sit down?
Sure, go ahead, sit down.
A good job, Susan. You're one step closer to earning their trust.
Every one of our
Hey, Mr. Stupid Jerk. Come on, you guys, that's soda jerk.
What you folks gonna have this afternoon?
Hi, Jimmy.
I want a root beer. A chocolate ice cream cone, please.
That's what I want, too, a chocolate ice cream cone.
Oh, I believe I've changed my mind. I want a chocolate ice cream cone, too.
Good, Susan. Now avoid eye contact. Ugh, who eats chocolate ice cream?
Why do the other kids do everything differently? They choose different things.
Like individuals.
They stick together on everything.
Like a group consensus.
Why are you always the one who's out of step? Is there something the matter with you?
Yes, you're a witch, Hermione.
Yeah, I know. The Rattling's supposed to be on.
Oh, is it?
3 ice creams.
Here you are.
Keep in mind, I don't wear a hairnet, and tipping is encouraged.
Well, what in the world's the matter with her?
I don't know.
Suppose we said something?
Now I regret spitting in this.
We didn't say anything to her. Maybe that's the matter.
She's a funny girl. I don't think she likes us.
Who would?
Say, what's the matter with us?
Besides, you're
Maybe
wearing a
more than
Christmas
you
tree
think.
shirt in
We
July?
might have tried to say something to her.
Nah.
Hi, everybody.
Huh, how's Latin
What the hell's sticking out of the fat kid's ass?
Terrible.
I'm afraid I flunked mine.
I think it's a gasoline nozzle.
Hi, Junior. Figured out what you're gonna eat at the party tonight?
Sure. Make mine a super duper special, will you, Jimmy? Just plenty of everything. That's all I want.
One big salad coming up.
Say, what's the matter, Marcy?
Morrissey.
Nothing. I just don't understand that Susan Jane Smith. We were sitting here eating our ice cream cones, and all of a sudden she just jumps up and leaves. Who's Susan Jane Smith? Oh, you know, that quiet girl in our homeroom. The one who sits in front of Freddie.
Oh, that one. Mousy.
Beats Cassie.
I think she's stuck up. She won't even speak to me, and I sit right behind her.
I don't think she's stuck up. I think she's probably just scared of you.
Scared of him?
Scared of me? What for? I don't know anybody that's scared of me.
All my enemies are worm food.
I'll bet that's the trouble. I'll bet she'd be a lot of fun.
Oh,
if you just-
forget her. Let's all go over to Lewis's and look at television.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, television. I love television.
Say, how about my super duper special? Hey, fellas, wait for me.
Boss, it's a dine and dash. It's not my fault I'm all screwed up inside. Why, I'll bet they even... Oh, I forgot it's Wednesday. Time for new comic book issues. Dad, get off the computer.
Susan, I thought I heard you come.
Oh, not this again.
Why, Susan, what's the matter?
Nothing. Just leave me alone, Mother.
Susan Jane, something is the matter, and I want to know what it is. Now tell me.
It's no use, Mother.
That's okay. I've lost interest anyway.
Something you can't help. I
I must be different. I just don't fit in.
Look, in all honesty, this is the worst production of Wicked I've ever seen.
No, everybody's not different. Oh, maybe they look different or dress different.
Or are
but
different.
Most people, the kids at school, seem to belong. They plan parties together and do homework together.
And exclude me
They
together.
all choose chocolate ice cream cones.
Chocolate ice cream cones? Why, Susan, that doesn't make sense. Have they left you out of something? If that's it, we can have some of your friends over Friday
Oh,
and...
Mother, you don't understand. Can't you see? Nobody'd come to my party. They're having a party of their own, and I'm not in on it. I don't want you to give me a party. I want to go to theirs. I want to have fun with them. I want...
To be where the people are.
What's the use? Nobody can help me. Not even you.
You're only the editor-in-chief of Teen Beat Magazine.
Nobody can help you, Susan Jane? Maybe you can.
Me?
Sometimes it's hard to figure out why things happen the way they do.
Oh, you meant her.
But sometimes there's a very simple answer.
Honey, have you thought about putting out?
You were just standing there in the hall the next day,
Yes.
all alone, weren't you?
Yes.
The way you always are.
Stop rubbing it
And you
in.
heard the girls talking.
About Bella Swan?
You thought they were talking about you.
Oh, no, we can't ask her. She's a creep.
And a socialist.
Susan Jane, who's a creep? Who are they talking about?
I told you, Bella Swan.
You said it. She'd willed everything. Can't you just see her not opening her mouth all evening? Sitting there like a pole. Why can't she relax? And the clothes she wears.
It'd be different if she just put herself out a little, but oh no, she's too wrapped up in herself for that.
Oy vey!
Susan Jane, wait a minute. They're not talking about you. But you didn't wait to hear that, did you?
Susan Jane, perhaps you'd make friends if you actually go into the classroom once in a while. Or walk a bit faster. Susan!
We just can't ask Miss Simpkins to be the chaperone at our party. We've got to get someone else.
All right, we'll ask Miss Hatfield.
Sure, she'd be fun.
Say, Lois, why don't we ask Susan Jane Smith to come, too?
Why?
Oh, I don't know. It's just that something happened down at the drugstore. I think I told you about it.
Chocolate ice cream?
Maybe she feels the way I did once.
That everyone's out to get
Maybe
her.
we ought to be a little nicer to her.
Suit yourself, the party's at your house.
Someday my mom will make the potato salad. My name is Alfred Hitchcock, and I invite you to answer the phone.
Yes, this is Susan Jane.
Susan, you've won the most popular girl
Marcy.
contest. Yay!
Marcy Clark? Yes. Say, Susan, we're talking about having a party over here at my house Friday night. Not a real big one, just a bunch of us. Everybody's bringing something to eat.
For Junior.
Why don't you come over? You could bring a cake. Nobody's bringing that yet. But I thought you...
We're throwing me a surprise party.
Oh, no, I just couldn't.
Oh my God, what is with this kid?
Hello, Susan Jane.
Hello?
Hello?
Why would they invite me to a party when I just want to be their friend?
Susan Jane? Susan Jane, what is it?
Can't go. I just can't do it. They called me a creep. They said I'd willed everything. They said all kinds of mean things about me. And now they're inviting me to their party just so they can make fun of me.
God, Meg Griffin even calls her a loser. Bobby Socks. Why did it have to be Bobby Socks?
Mrs. Smith, I'm Marcy Clark.
Oh, yes.
I must have said something to Susan Jane. I don't know what it is, but I'm worried.
Marcy, Susan Jane has the idea that you kids were talking about her. She thinks that you invited her to your party just because you felt sorry for her.
Oh, no. May I see her?
Yes, of course.
Well, you'll have to be quick. We're on adopting her and sending her back to Russia.
Talking? I thought you were talking about me.
But we weren't. We don't even think that about you. Susan Jane, I want to be your friend. Will you come to our party?
Yes, I will. Gee, you must think I'm pretty silly.
No, because I felt the same way lots of times.
You?
Well, I have. I'll see you Friday. And don't forget to bring the cake.
So that's it. You only want to be my friend, so I'll bring cake.
Gee, to think I could be so wrong about Marcy and Lois. And if I was wrong about them, I might be wrong about a lot of other things, too. Sure, I'm different from Marcy and the rest of the kids, but then they're different from each other, too.
Some are Crips, some are Bloods.
They make friends easily. Guess I'll have to work hard at it. And I'm going to start working on it right now.
Susan Jane, it's me, the narrator. What did I miss? Here's that cyanide you wanted.
My Mother, they've invited me, and I'm going. And this time I'm going to try to make them like me. I'm going to fix up. I'm going to join in and not hang back. I'm going to be friendly. I'm going to like them and... Oh, Mother, do you think that'll make them like me?
No.
Well, it's certainly a start, Susan Jane. Yes, I think this may be your chance.
You're not going to wear that, are you? The kids didn't realize they were going to a communist party.
Well, is everything set for the big feed?
If you mean the party, it's all set.
Just like we planned.
With one addition, Marcy's invited Susan Jane Smith.
Susan Jane Smith.
Why her?
Well, why not?
I don't know. I just never thought of her fitting in with us.
Neither did I, but gee, we'll all be there, and if everybody's there, we ought to have a good time. Let's give her a try.
She may not be so bad. We don't even know her. We'll find out.
Wait, was that the school bell or a payphone?
Well, Susan Jane, this is your big moment. The moment you've been waiting for.
Your quinceanera.
This is your chance to show the gang what you really are.
A scanner?
You've fixed your hair and have on a pretty dress.
Eh.
You've even found a book on what to do to make people like you. And you've made up your mind not to act like an outsider.
Take that, S.E. Hinton.
But is this enough? Will it work?
Probably not.
Will you do the right things? Will you say the right things?
Will you hate on the right playa?
Will the gang accept you, Susan Jane? Will they do the right things?
Back off, narrator.
Susan Jane,
Yes, Mother?
it's about time for you to go.
Each moment brings her closer to the most humiliating party of her life. I know, I'll break the ice with an off-color joke about the Polish. Oh, God, I wasn't prepared for a test. I didn't take notes. Do you know a boy or girl like Susan Jane? Well, I know a Sarah Jane, but she's British and popular. Does your group ignore boys and girls like her? My group? So you've been assuming I have friends. What can a boy or girl like Susan Jane do to make friends? Make them? I'm sorry, that would be playing God. How can the group help boys or girls like her? Wait, I'm confused. Do you mean how can they help boys or girls like Susan? Or how can they help boys and girls to enjoy Susan? That's it. I'm going to a place where I don't have to worry about outsiders. The local Star Trek convention.
Hello? I must be going. I cannot stay. I came to say I must be going. I'm glad I came, but just the same I must be going.